Okay, here I am, being live, looking a little bit daft. Thought I would pre-prepare just by getting all this bit done before I did the video. So it looks a little bit silly, but I thought it saved me it's taking me 25 minutes to do all the plaits because we're donating the hair. So I thought rather than put everyone through watching that, I would do that in advance. So what I'm just going to do, because we're trying to operate multiple devices here, I'm just going to get Luke's phone to share it, and then we're recording it separately because you can't download live videos. So we're doing an actual recording of it so that it can go on my blog on YouTube. I don't know if anyone's been watching that, but there we are. So again, forgive me for looking a little bit ridiculous, although perhaps considerably less ridiculous than I'll look in about 15 minutes time. So the hair is going off to the Little Princess Trust, so that they can turn it into nice real hair wigs. Do please share the live video. It is public, so you should be able to share it. And obviously, part of this is to kind of doing it as well as kind of for me, but also to raise money for Team Verrico, who are an amazing charity, who are helping us out a lot financially at the moment. We're also hoping we can get away with this without that one kicking off. So if she does, then we might end up having to put her on my lap and she'll get covered in hair. But you know, that's her own fault, to be frank. So I think we're probably just about ready to go. There are some scissors, and the scarier bit as well. Hopefully it'll have a comb on it.
No, that's the...
Or is that... Oh, okay, no comb.
The next shortest one is the one I use, which is the 4mm.
Okay, right, well, this is as scary as it gets then.
The whole shooting match.
Okay, so we're going to get rid of these first, and then we'll do the rest of it. So I suppose away we go. So scissors first, and then the clippers. We've got a bag ready for the storage of hair, ready to go off to the Little Princess Trust. So here we go. Ow.
Sorry.
It's okay.
One.
Almost. There's one. Gosh. That's one.
The last time your hair would have been this short was probably when you were born.
Oh, I didn't have any hair till I was about 2.
That's why I said that.
So yeah, that's one gone. The second one's coming off.
Second one is just going snip snap round the bag.
So I can get a...
No, you'll get a close up of my elbow, which is
okay.
not going to be quite the same.
Okay.
Okay, that's number 2.
Number 2.
Okay. Now it's worth saying at this point that Janine has been considerably braver in doing this than I was when I had my head shaved back in the summer. There are 2 reasons for this. Firstly, Junior's hair is extremely beautiful. Secondly, I'm losing mine anyway, so you could say it was only accelerating a process that was going to take place in any case. Janine, on the other hand, is not in that boat.
Well, to be fair, I was going to lose it anyway.
Yes, but this
just slightly
presents
less.
an element of control. Sorry. There we are. Right. So this is where it gets interesting then, people.
There's one word for it.
And you can see yourself, which is more than I could when it was happening. So, tell you what, there's probably not much point trying to do anything with these other bits, is there?
No, it has to be that sort of length. So these bits are all useless. But that's as many plaits as I was able to do. So
yeah.
like I say, do share the video. It's going to be for I'll post the Just Giving link once we've done it. We've got nearly £300 for Team Verrico, who are, at the moment, they're paying for us to have a cleaner come in every week so that we haven't got to kind of worry about things around the house. And because obviously, you know, Luke's having to do everything. They're also paying for all of our food. So they've just been brilliant. They're going to be doing that for goodness knows how many weeks to come. So please do share it, because I've made the video public. So it would be good to get as many donations as possible.
Now, who put us in touch with Team Verrico in the first place? I think it was Phil.
It was Phil, yeah, my friend Phil Dewhurst, otherwise known as Jinder, very talented musician. Definitely look him up if you haven't heard of him already. He played at our wedding. He did a little fundraising.
Nice guy.
Yeah, he is just a good chap. He did a fundraising gig for us a few weeks back. Raised about nearly £600 I think for us to help us out. And someone posted on his gig, or just on the thread, saying, you know, get in touch with Team Verrico. I think it was one of the people who actually runs it. It's run entirely by volunteers, so there's, you know, kind of no one's taking a cut, forgive the pun. But yeah, they're just a brilliant charity that provide help financially and. But not just kind of throwing money at people, but actually, you know, kind of helping out where necessary. I mean, another thing they would have provided money for would have been childcare, but actually, I thought, you know, she's so young that, and we've got family who can help us out with that. So that's not something that we needed personally, but obviously, I realise that some people will need it, which is great. So they can help out in that way as well. So yeah, so this is.
It's all happening.
It's
about to get real, people.
This is all happening.
Yeah, it is. Let's just get rid of your forelock.
I've got some bandanas arriving today. Some that I've bought, some kind of just some paisley ones that I'm gonna have to work out how to kind of tie up myself. And then some other ones, some kind of pre-wrapped ones, which my best friend Michelle found on Amazon. So they're also arriving today, which is great. So I will at least have something to cover it all up with.
And keep you warm.
And to keep you warm, because it is pretty freezing.
It's only 10 degrees here, if that.
Up here in the northeast.
There's an icy wind blowing from the northeast, as it happens.
What's happened so far, if you're just tuning in. Okay. Majority of it's gone. Some of it's in a bag to donate. There it is. Some of it's on the floor. We were going to do it outside, but it's miserable outside. Oh, there it is. Ready to go. No, but it's mostly gone anyway, so let's do it.
Here we go, let's do this.
This had better look really cool, or I'm going to be really annoyed. And no, Johnny, I'm not getting a head tattoo in the next 3 hours.
For the benefit of the Livesley family, clippers are charged.
Yeah, we thought we'd best make sure that they were charged in advance, rather than we end up looking like something out of a Rocky Horror Show or something. Or a mohawk unintentionally, or something equally outrageous. So there it is, all going on.
Yeah.
So I've already said to this one that we'll have to grow our hair out together. It's hers. She's going to end up having more than me, I think, by the time mine starts growing back in about 6 months' time. She'll definitely have more than me, apparently. So sometimes it grows back different. There have been people who said it kind of grows back sometimes more curly, so I could end up with ringlets by the time it comes back.
Might also grow back a different colour.
Well, it's going white anyway, so it'll probably just be more white. However, what I have decided to do as it grows back, because it'll be quite cheap to do so, is do it kind of every colour of the rainbow on its way, possibly all at once. and have rainbow head.
Yeah, a bit of psychedelia. And various people have already said to you how jealous they are that you're going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I think there's some colour envy out there.
Jessica would definitely be jealous. She's desperate to do something exciting with her hair. She can't do it until she's finished at high school. She's not watching because she's playing a hockey match, which started kind of bang on 3 o'clock. So she'll be watching the YouTube version later on once she's finished. Like I say, do please share this around. The video is public, and I'll put it'll be going on YouTube as well on my blog for anyone who's been watching that. So if anybody's missed this one, they'll see it on there. And I'll post the Just Giving link on there for Team Verrico, because it really is worth supporting them. By the time they've finished helping us out, they'll have supported us to the tune of about $3,500. That was very quick maths. It might be a bit more than that actually, because they're doing a bit of extra time that I hadn't been aware of. So there's so it is really worth helping them out, and even doing something yourself to fundraise. Perhaps not something this extreme, but if you fancy doing a cause, or like those birthday fundraiser things that you can do on Facebook, do consider things like Team Verrico. So they are, a small charity. They get no help at all apart from the funding, fundraising that people do for them. That's it. So they are a worthy cause. So yeah, here we go. Oh, that's amazing. My head's being shaven. You can still see my parting. Phenomenal.
You're going to have a lovely whirl on the back of your head like mine, where all the hair is growing in different angles. So the only way of doing it so that it doesn't all end up different lengths is to put the clippers going in circles.
Well, that's what I had to do when I did yours. And that's why Anastasia's got a whirl on the back of her head as well.
Yes, but the parting is very strong. Goodness.
Yeah, my hair's been parted that way for about 25 years, so the parting is strong with this one.
That was an appalling joke.
It wasn't an appalling joke, and anyone who likes Star Wars will have got it.
That's still an appalling joke. I mean, it makes mine look good. And for me to say that, you really do know it's going to be quite special. Okay. All right. So there's going to come a decision moment in a couple of minutes, because we're then going to have to decide, are we leaving it like this, or are we going one shorter?
Friend of mine says it's a bit random, but Luke should totally be a voice actor.
A voice actor?
Yeah.
And that's apropos what precisely?
What, having heard your voice, probably.
Are you saying I've got a good radio voice? In other words,
no, saying you've got a good face for radio. That's the insult.
Well, okay.
Which set of clippers is that?
This is number 4, which is the sort of 6mm. It's not the one we use on my head. I thought I'd let you make a decision on this first.
No, we'll go less. Especially as I've got a parting, which looks ridiculous.
Okay, so
I'm going to do it.
Are we going to go for the clippers that I use, or are we going to have no comb at all?
Don't do no comb at all, because that'll probably end up stabbing me in the head. Let's go for whatever the shortest one is that we've got. So we're just going to go a little bit shorter, just because I've still got a parting, which is ridiculous. This one is now deciding she wants some attention, so she can say hello to everyone. There she is.
That's the one we use on my head. It hardly looks any different. That's the 4mm.
Okay, so just another couple of millimetres to come off.
In proper money, 4mm clippers translates as a grade 2. although we're a reasonable length already, so it's not actually going to make that much more difference. As I say, I think you're a far braver person than I am, because I was losing my hair anyway, so it's only sort of making my gradual decline slightly less embarrassing, whereas, yes. There we are. Now, of course, this is going to feel all nice and velvety. Yes, Anastasia's saying, "Mum, you look different." This isn't actually taking very much more off, so I'm going to stop there. You're still going to have the parting. Now then.
Well,
The smallest member of the family with probably the largest personality. Say hello to this camera. There we are. We'll say hello to that camera as well. There she is. Now, do you want to sit with Mum while Mum has a think about what's happening next? We had a swimming lesson this morning at Water Babies. We had a lot of fun. Had a bit of Dad and Anastasia time.
yeah, let's do it without.
Okay.
Let's just do it.
So
If we're going to do it, we may as well just do it.
we're going one better than Annie Deluxe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And once we're committed to this, we're committed to it. The thing is it going to hurt because it's got no comb on it?
No, shouldn't do. It's
Okay.
just going to go flat. Question is, am I going to? I'm not sure I want to do this with one hand.
No, we'll just be right with Donald.
Right, you.
Okay, so we're going to just get the rest of it off.
Let's put you there with Donald. Where is Donald?
Yeah, yes, Chris. All three haircuts. We're all going to look the same now. Yeah.
There we are. Right. Okay. You ready for this? I think the answer is yes, even if you're not. Hold on a second. Yes, you. Smallest in size, biggest in personality. There we are. Right. Okay. This is where the real bravery kicks in. Okay, here we go.
Oh, hi Jackie. Thanks for tuning in. We've got about £300 so far. I'm gonna put the link up again once we're finished. So we put a sheet down to try and avoid getting hair on the carpet. We've kind of singularly failed. Oh, I've got to keep still. Yeah, for anyone who's looking at the comments, Jackie, who just commented, is the lady who I've been kind of dealing with from Team Verrico, and she's amazing.
Keep up the patter. There's a different sort of patter.
Someone else wants to get involved.
Otherwise, someone else is going to end up having a bit of a haircut at the same time.
Oh, someone's cross. Yeah, looks like someone's going to come and sit in my lap and get covered in small bits of hair now. So
right, you. There we are. There.
There we are. Look.
Smile for the camera and be grumpy.
Matching.
There we are. Okay.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point that Johnny's just made. If you do donate and you are a taxpayer, please don't forget to tick the gift aid box. because it just means that the charity gets the tax that you've paid on your donation. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it obviously gives a bit more over to the charity, which is always a bonus. Look, say hello to everyone. Oh, there's absolutely no reason for this, by the way. We made sure she was fed before we did it, so we're just grumbling for no reason. There we are. Like I said, I'm going to post this on. It's going to go on YouTube on my blog. The Just Giving link I'm going to put up the kind of for the next few days really, and just kind of keep throwing it in people's faces. So hopefully people can donate. It doesn't matter if it's only a little bit. A little bit from a lot of people makes a big difference. So yeah. So what's happening, in case anyone's missed any of my updates now, in terms of chemotherapy, is I'm getting my Hickman line fitted next Thursday. It's just a tube that goes into my chest. Then it goes. It finishes up in a kind of central artery right by my heart. Once that's happened, it's a week on Monday. So a week this Monday, the 5th of October, is when I'll be starting my treatment. I've got 6 rounds of it, 21 days each. For that 21 days, I'll have to be in hospital as an outpatient on days 1, 2 and 3. And then on days 8 and 9, and then I'll be taking various things at home in tablet form as well. And then the last 7 days, you don't take anything, just give your body a bit of a rest before you go back in for day 1 again. So that's starting soon. So it's 3 weeks each cycle, times 6, so not quite 6 months. But it's very intensive. It's pretty toxic stuff that I've got to take, but it'll do the job, and hopefully it'll stop this lymphoma eating away at the rest of my bones, which would be pretty disastrous, to be honest. So best of 2 evils. There it is, people.
Yeah, looking pretty short. There they are. Now, I think the head's probably going to feel quite cold once this is finished, which will be very soon, actually. Right, do you want to show the camera?
Do you want to do an all-round type thing?
Yeah. There we are.
So there it is. It's done. I haven't got any hair now, and I haven't got a parting. So yeah, I mean, thanks for watching. I mean, this one's now covered in tiny bits of hair, but it's her own fault. Thank you for watching and kind of giving me a bit of moral support. It's been really nice to have some friends watching. Like I say, please do share it. Attach the Just Giving link to it, whatever. Just to let people know about Team Verrico, because they do amazing work. And there's such a great charity to raise money for. So yeah, do share far and wide if you don't mind, and that will be great. I'd appreciate it, they'd appreciate it, and hopefully we can hit the fairly sizable target that I've set for us to reach. We did it with Luke's one. We managed to raise £1,000 for Luke's one. I mean, to be fair, even if we make that, I'll be pretty chuffed. This one is cross because she wants people to donate. That's what it is. She's instructing people to donate Thank you to everyone who has already. I know that some people have and they've done so. They've been really generous and that's been great. We've got nearly £300 already, so that's brilliant. Thank you. So yeah, I think we're probably
there.
Probably about done.
Yeah, think so.
So
just need a shower to get it tidied up.
It feels very warm. That's probably the adrenaline.
Of course, the other thing today, just different from when we did mine, is because Jessica isn't here to be cameraman, so
no,
you're multitasking.
I mean, I'm not really.
Supremely. Well, yes, you are. You're holding camera, you're keeping up patter, and you've got a small person on your knee. Small person with a big personality. Okay, right.
Right, well,
okay, people.
That's it. I think we're done. Also, my head's quite sore.
Yes.
So thank you for kind of tuning in. I'm going to go and have a shower and get rid of all of the tiny bits of hair. We're going to send off the big bits of hair, and then I'm going to start wearing some bandanas because this. And even this, whatever's left, give it a couple of weeks or so, and it'll actually be gone completely, along with my eyebrows and eyelashes and everything else. So it'll all go eventually. But thank you. Please share, and if you haven't already, do please chuck a few pennies in the tin for Team Verrico. Cheers, guys. Thank you.